We are witnessing firsthand the downfall of Canada. We are on a verge of an economic collapse, and it all has to do with our leadership. Tweedledee and Tweedledum over here have proposed to spend $500 billion, and they don't even address the housing issues that we have. This is all for show, and I'm going to break down why. But not only that, he's taxing the wealthiest Canadians, and here's why it matters. Those earning more than $300,000 a year, the high income earners in Canada, pay 2/3 of all taxes in Canada. Let me repeat that. 17.9% of Canadians pay for 2/3 of all taxes collected in Canada. These are entrepreneurs, these are leaders, these are also people that start, own, or are in charge of the biggest corporations in Canada. Our productivity has gone completely downhill because of a lack of investment happening. It's going to take years for it to be fixed. And the lagging productivity issue that we have is a threat to our Canadian living standards. Our dollar's getting weaker, we're getting poorer, prices are going up, and that's not an issue that you can spend $500 billion fixing. Majority of these people that are being taxed and overtaxed more are the same ones that are probably going to be leaving. They are mobile. The people that earn $300,000 per year or more, those are the ones that are going to be taxed more. At best, those are the people that can barely afford the average selling price of a home in Oakville. Just for context. So the solution they have is to spend more. More taxes is the solution. And you may not think it, but it's going to affect all of you. If you want a full breakdown, one of the best I've ever heard, Google this article here and watch this video on City News. They call this guy a senior economist from EY. He's the head of the economics division, and he's the partner of Ernst & Young. One of the smartest people I've ever met, has their PhD in economics, and I know him firsthand because he's also my brother. And he's also the only person I can comfortably say is significantly smarter than I am. But the policies they have in place right now and what they're looking to implement and all that spending, you think inflation was bad? Just wait till this happens next year. Unfortunately, there's nothing that Pierre is going to be able to do, at least not for the next 4 to 5 years. This is a long-term problem we have that's going to take at least a decade to fix. Trudeau purposely set up here because he knows he's not going to win the next election. So he's passing these laws and legislations and these spending budgets to make it impossible to reverse. So then the narrative is going to be like, oh, look, he's cutting taxes for the rich. But that's not going to be the case. He's trying to save this country from innovation and from the lack of productivity we have because of these ridiculous taxes, instead of investing that money back into actual manufacturing, actual R&D, and creating those incentives. Instead, he's taxing us all to death. And for me, it's not going to affect me because I'm going to pay myself nothing. I'm going to have no income. My corporation will, and I'm going to lower the amount I pay myself. And all I'm going to do is I'm only going to do business in the US.